The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
I can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
And the pass is intercepted.
That's good play from him.
And smartly reclaimed. Nicely aimed pass. Batistuta. Baresi. Cafu. Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bale. Cafu. Threads one in. And here's Messi. Chance for a shot! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Messi cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
And he's had it nicked away. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zanetti charging forward, the ball at his feet. Can he get on the end of this? Bale! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Sao Paulo really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Internacional yet to have an attempt on goal. Mateus.
Oh, great feat, that.
And here's Haaland. Shot a goal!
Vamos, bate-gol!
Internacional! And we have liftoff! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Batistuta really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Internacional have fun. Oh, he's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Internacional are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Good take, and can he finish? And he stuck it away. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Sao Paulo restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Albert Ferrer did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's only too happy to take that back. Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. Guardiola is the team's great visionary. Beckenbauer. And Mateus. And here's Haaland. Tries to think it through. Zanetti. Cannavaro. Zanetti. Now it's Villa.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's played. There's the header!
Ah, velho, nada a ver, mano.
Goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Sao Paulo leading now.
Listen, when it comes...
And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
Internacional with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Zola, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Zanetti.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rijkaard with these... And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Vai dormir, rapa.
Fala, Thiagão, beleza? Ah,
So
que
let's get
dormir,
the ball
mano.
rolling.
Tá cedo.
Internacional can
Amanhã é
really do
sábado.
with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Zola. Mateus. And he's there to make the challenge. And it's Gerrard. Cafu.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Bale. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Guardiola. Turns back here, probably the best option. Zola. Batistuta. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Zola engages and forces him off the ball. And that has been cleared.
Tá fraco o time dos cara.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a
Segunda
perfect
divisão pra
example.
cima é só time top.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he's been caught.
Vamos
Up
então.
there. Well taken goal. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Internacional dragged themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And they can counter here. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Albert Ferrer. And it's Gerrard. Guardiola. Challenge
Ah,
just a bit on
adiantei
the firm
demais.
side. Referee has just said play on. Zanetti. Zanetti. Now it's Bale. It's
Não, aí não.
Bale! Now it's Villa. And this is Messi. And a shot!
Ah, velho. Nada a ver dar certo isso.
Sao
Errou o
Paulo!
passe.
And again they hit the front. Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Mateus really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Batistuta. Well read, nice interception.
Internacional really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Cafu does really well there, he is strong. He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? Now it's Villa. Aims beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. Well, this could be it. Pass something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Zola. There's the shot!
Ai, tá impedido, pô.
Internacional really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Gerrard. And here's Shevchenko. Looking for a runner. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, super ball. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Nicely shaped ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Gerrard. And that's been won straight back.
Lá em
And this is
cima, pô.
Ronaldinho. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. Internacional,
Jogo tá
pleasingly
esquisito.
clever on the
Passe não
ball.
vai
They had their
ficar
moments,
aqui.
but ultimately they take away.
Ele abriu o patch do GULLIT, mas... Ó! Que loucura! Vai entender, mano. A guria acordou, galera. Vou ter que deixar pra amanhã.